Right, it's just after 9 and I don't normally do this. I'm pretty tired, but oh well, I might as well do it. I get hits. So yeah, once again, the Wellington curse strikes again. But I'm not going to do a video of that just right now because, yeah, that's to come maybe next week. Anyway, but let's talk about the game. Look, congratulations, Argentina. I mean, Vamos Argentina, I should say. Who really deserve to win. Look, look. I mean, even when they were behind on the scoreboard, they just really, they were tenacious, gutsy, um, and yeah, they just played a brand of their rugby. Just seemed far more enterprising and passionate than us at home. I mean, it just that which is crazy to think that in the first half there was no scrum put down. Well, certainly at least the first 5 minutes. I can't remember, but I think Grant Nisbet pointed out, yeah, there's no scrum for, it was like there was no scrums for sets only for the first 5 minutes. And you'd think that would suit the All Blacks more than Argentina, but no. The Pumas have sort of moved on from, I think we used to think, back in the day, the Pumas were famed for their scrum, but, now they're far more than that. They're a much better all-round team. Their backs are just sensational. Carreras looks like a really, really sensational find. Their backs are just great. They were, the two tries in the first half were really terrific. I know they came off sort of turnovers from the All Blacks, but yeah, man, they capitalized and, the wingers and fullbacks have got some real pace. And it was just, they just seem to have, look, I mean, it seems like, while the Jaguares are not in Super Rugby anymore, I think that time spent playing Super Rugby has certainly helped the Argentine team learn, develop skills and, make them play a faster brand of rugby. And that seems to have carried on even when they've landed Super Rugby. And I guess, the question now is, does Argentina really need Santa Super Rugby? It feels like, you see South Africa joining the United Rugby Championship. All these Argentine players play in France or Europe. Does has the luster gone out of Super Rugby now? I mean, looking at the All Blacks tonight, it was just I know it's the sort of typical trying to moving the ball through the hands, but it just did not look like they were apart from that kick from Bowden Barrett. On the counter attack, which great try to Sam Derry, who deserved a try and debut. But other than that, the All Blacks just looked completely out of ideas, and they just looked like they were trying to, barge through a brick wall. And I think that certainly led to more mistakes. Them trying more desperate things. Damien McKenzie, and then of course Damien McKenzie with the that shocking pass, which ultimately led to Argentina scoring the try that would put them ahead. And Argentina just took their chances, and it's the third win for Argentina in as many seasons. And I guess maybe we do all Ian Foster an apology. Maybe it is the players. They're just not quite what they were. And I guess I did say many times in the preview for the Rugby Championship and the reviews after the England games that this is a young All Black team, and I think we have to give him time. Look, it's a joke. Raise its jaws one. Look, I mean, you look back to Graham Henry in his first season with the All Blacks in 2004. It was not pretty. I mean, we barely beat South Africa. We got thrashed in the rip South Africa, and then of course the second there've been 2008 at the start of a new cycle. We got thrashed in Australia, but we came back. It's a hiccup, and I think we might have said goodbye to the Rugby Championship because look at the way how good South Africa were in Brisbane. They were just clinical. In fact, I'd say South Africa now, Springboks are now in terms of innovation and they're leading the way now. South Africa, the Springboks are leading the way, and yeah, might be a good chat with Llewellyn at some stage. From again, like with the same guy, the South African sportsman I had a chat with the other night. I just the way that like the Springboks scored by passing within the line out, and that was just genius. They used the wingers to put the ball into the scrum. It's like just genius stuff. Like that the All Blacks used to do that, and so it's kind of like South Africa are now leading the way there, and the All Blacks are just kind of too predictable now. Argentina been in this 3 times in this decade so far, which is 4 years old only. Ireland's been us twice in New Zealand. South Africa have no qualms about when it matters about beating us. And I guess there's only Australia, but I guess Australia is in a really terrible shape, or England for that matter, just can't seem to break the old habits. So, but look, it's not the end of the world. I think this may very well be the reality, though. So I think that yes, we beat England. Yes, we beat Fiji. Look, I think that the games against England, it could easily have been 0-2. England could have easily won those games, but for some brilliant magic. And I think those are reality the boys needed, and Scott Robertson needed to realise, the job is a lot harder than it is. But I think they will come back. There's a lot of talent there, and look, I think going to Eden Park, I think at least now there'll be some interest in that game, and hopefully they'll get. I guess it's a shame. I mean, I know Wellington. I know why they gave this game to Wellington. It was because Wellington didn't have a test last year because Wellington was hosting the Women's World Cup, so the stadium was not available, and it was a Rugby World Cup here. But I just kind of think 2 tests in the space of less than 6 weeks is just a bit overkill, particularly at a time when the New Zealand economy is not exactly a rock star economy, and there are certainly a lot. There's a change government. There is certainly a lot of there's a lot of restructuring and consultations around in the public sector in Wellington, which is the number 1 employer in Wellington. So there's not a lot of it's not as if people have that much disposable income, and I guess it is a cold winter's night. It's not been the best weather, and it's Argentina. Argentina, no offense to Argentina, they don't quite rate compared to, like, say, Australia or South Africa. I mean, I think if it was Australia, South Africa, it would sell out. But I think they could have thought, what about Hamilton or Christchurch? I know Christchurch has hosted Argentina recently. But, somewhere like Hamilton, look, New Plymouth, I know their stands thing were being built, but, it's just, I think we need to start taking a game, maybe something that the New Zealand Rugby probably missed a trick on. But that's the game, and look, that's well done to Argentina, well done to Matera, Creevy, I can't believe that guy's 39, and well done to Carreras and the Pumas on a sensational win. So that's that. So what are your thoughts? Is this just a bit of a blip for Razor and the All Blacks? Will they be back, or could Argentina be the team to finally break the Eden Park curse that no one else has done since 1994? If you like this video, feel free to like and don't forget to subscribe.